Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the All-Stars and the Snakes. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your... And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gwynn on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Deoner Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Gwynn moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb in foul ground makes the play, one away. Stepping in. Chubby Chan.
Chubby Chan.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. And the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Will.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Now the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fielder number 3, Delano.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Second
stepping into the box, Lucas Longoria. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You know, he's really pitching well in this game. All you got to do is look at the swings they're taking. He's got guys out in front. He's got them guessing. He's coming up with some ugly swings from the opponent. He's looking good.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Freddie
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. DeShields has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Popped up. Longoria settles under it near second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So stepping in, Victor Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Reggie Jackson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jake Lamb.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hard hit ball to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning, no score to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Quinn looking up. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. So striding forward now, Zach Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. The tag, and he is out. Into the box. Doug Draven. He'll get us going in the home half of Curtis Granderson. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. DeShields moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. Chubby Chan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in, Edgar Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short, gloved by Headley. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nate Jones answers the call from
now pitching.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Striding in once again, Will Myers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Myers.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact
now
with.
batting, center fielder
Delino DeShields will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and digging in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman
Into the windup and the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. No problem here, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
number 5.
First delivery to him on the way.
Kinsler.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Victor Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Lucas Longoria.
Second baseman, Lucas Longoria.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. In the dirt here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Zach Davies is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will. Striding into the box, Reggie Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Reggie Jackson.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Robinson Cano will get the call here.
Hitting. Robinson Cano.
Ball 1. Now here it comes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Ready once again, Tony Gwynn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Chase Headley.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Pitch.
He fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Kelvin Herrera.
Now pitching, Kelvin Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Polanco.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Striding in once again, Chubby Chan. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Right fielder,
Into the windup and the pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing hard liner to left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. Martinez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about
there's 3 people watching the stream. Hello, I'm the player of this MLB game.
He's safe at third. There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that.
This is the day where I'm going to stop.
90 feet away at third. Well hit by Freeman.
You heard it here first. He hit a 2-run home run.
That one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. First pitch of the at-bat.
Okay, Boo, good. Are you going to stop smoking weed?
Ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Victor Martinez. 0-2 on his line thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, actually, I didn't know you did that.
There goes Kinsler. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Kinsler rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
How's a gap shot?
3-1. Digging in, Reggie Jackson.
I think he would have made it. I
in
don't know.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Will Myers.
Not as strong as my penis.
So we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. He's set and the pitch. Delino DeShields is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lucas Longoria stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender.
Oh, you got Lucas Longoria up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, don't spoil
and this one's
it.
in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Why? Because of my squeaky voice.
1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You don't have a penis.
It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that. Striding into the box, Kelvin Herrera. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. In there at the knees. Striding into the box. Strike one. Lou Brock is up off the bench.
Hello.
Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Oh, my butt is itchy.
Digging in to try it again. Chubby Chan. Into the windup and the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken.
You better.
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate.
Lucas, you suck at MLB.
Ready once again. Ken
Suck
Griffey
as much
Jr.
penis
2
as
hits
Abby.
and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count
Stole
have changed
that.
Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he will
that.
be nailed at third on a... Settling in now.
Threw it right down the middle.
Now
Hey Lucas, is that a lot?
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loosened. Joaquin Soria comes from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Ready with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Jackson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Zach Davies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. From the stretch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hubby. Bobby.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Oh, I saw that.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
The way it
Swing and a
sounds
miss, and he's in
is.
control, 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
I'm going to try to figure out what all the letters you're saying means.
Pulled toward right center
MYT. My turtle.
Play 1 away.
Yeah, because Lucas is your turtle. Yeah, that's right.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edgar Martinez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Longoria backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Digging in and
sure,
looking
Lucas,
for
if you just quit.
Freeman. He went deep for a
No, I'm joking.
homer
Don't
in
quit.
his
Don't quit.
previous at-bat. Infield and the
cares about the
overshift here now on the
series?
pitch. And he holds
Shut
up here,
up.
but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
What is it? Is it the
0-1,
ninth?
here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think
Threw a
I'm
high
better than
two-seam
you.
last
I don't
pitch.
care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that
He
retired
didn't
the
move the
side.
2-seam. That's why you hit it so far.
Here's
Bitch, you got me
Gregory
fucked
Polanco,
up.
over 3 with a couple of
No, I
strikeouts.
didn't touch you, Abby. Don't worry.
Roberto Ozuna.
Oh, what? I'm so confused. I ain't gonna stop loving you.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul
Oh,
right at the
it's a
plate
song,
for the
chill.
first strike. And there's the
Oh,
slider,
lyric
but
track.
misses
Ow!
1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an
Lyric
effective
track,
pitch.
you just got
With it,
pranked
but
out.
no
Oh,
dice this time.
gone sexual, gone wrong, gone
And
wrong.
this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
Gone sexual.
Here he comes on a ball and
Clickbait.
2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Will Myers. Going to strike out
Okay,
Hickman
uncheck him.
twice in this one. Now
Kinda
swing
big,
and the
yeah.
ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting. Center field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air.
I'm in the factory.
I'm so fast. And hauls it in for the final out of the ball
stream.
game.
So we're gonna be able to play one more game tonight.
Our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Strike a pose. He's our top player in the game.
Sounds so bad. And it's gonna be against the hottest kid in the world. His name is Justin as well. Oh! Bye. No, don't leave. Ah. Okay, I invited you, Lucas. I pee my pants a bit every time I talk. I pee my pants a bit every time I talk. Abby Rochford. Can I take you shopping? Maybe. Maybe. Can I take you shopping? Can I take you shopping? It's a song? Oh, I don't know that song. As long as I got my suit and tie. Can I take you shopping? Can I take you shopping? Sounds so. It's a song, but I don't know the song. As long as I got my suit and tie. Yeah, she's gonna take you condom shopping, Lucas.
From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the All-Stars and the Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I'm old. I'm old.
Here's Chase Headley. He will lead this one
My
off today.
My pancreas gave out.
Leading off for the All-Stars, shortstop, Chase Headley.
Swing, line,
Come
drive.
on, wait,
That's
what?
Be troubled.
I'm so confused.
Heading for second is Headley.
Why do they have an opposite field shift?
Nobody out. Here's
Wait, one second. They had an opposite field shift. Who does that?
Looking to get some.
First baseman
Whatever.
Will Myers.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Oh, just a brutal
my luck in this
pop,
game,
I
right swear.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Then I got a good look.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So we got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out of the inning. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Lucas Longoria. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 0-1, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Stop.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Standing in, Justin Edwards.
Justin
from the stretch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Stole
Skips in and he's safe.
that.
Close play, but he's in there.
Stole that.
Now a flare out toward right center. Longoria onto the grass. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Edgar Martinez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Polanco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Jake Lamb.
Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in is the catcher Deoner Navarro.
Oh my God, what are you doing, shortstop?
Now at the plate, Luis Perdomo. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Love is swinging in the air tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right.
Oh, foul.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of
good
foul
timing.
ball.
You can't do that to me.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Reggie Jackson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shields is there. 2 down. Matt Holliday standing in now. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. DeShields racing back to the track. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Stupid CPU.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Nope.
Leading off for the All-Stars, shortstop, Chase Headley.
Lined hard toward right center.
Oh my God.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
I'm so bad.
And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with the leadoff triple. Striding in once again, Will Myers. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in. Control 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a defensive swing here. That pitch hit him, I believe.
It hit you.
But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1. Gregory Polanco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Martinez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another. Chance. Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Flares this one over toward first.
Come on,
but no problem at first, and that's the first out. So 1 away,
if I hit a home run, you have
a
to
good hitting pitcher here, CC Sabathia. This is on the ground over to first. And he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Second baseman, Lucas
into the windup and the pitch. Little dribbler down the line.
Oh, nice play.
First is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs. Into the box, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Sinker on the hands.
And look out as that
Bit
one
too
ran
much
in and
on the
got him.
hands.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
The catcher, number 30.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in to try it again. Justin Edwards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Running now is McCutcheon. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score the runner from third. Striding in, Victor Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And a good decision to throw as he is toasted second base. A 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Look at that PCI up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to
give me
beat
something to
me,
hit.
you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy. He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody.
Damn
right
it,
now
man.
he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Luis Perdomo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Luis Perdomo.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reggie moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Chase Headley. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this. This game if he keeps this up.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Digging in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fouled back.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Martinez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
The batter, second baseman.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to first. Myers takes it in, and he will dive on the Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Where's Lucas?
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another shot now. Delino DeShields. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, dude, sick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, CC Sabathia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Myers is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Ready for another chance. Justin Edwards. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sent out to straightaway center field. DeShields is there. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Lucas Longoria. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jackson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Jackson has a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Deoner Navarro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Blackmon is there, and it's a very quick inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Edgar Martinez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. DeShields is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So striding forward now, Luis Perdomo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Joe Mauer is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. First delivery to him on the way.
Headley.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And yet another strikeout here. Willie Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Reggie Jackson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. And now a pitch on the way. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeShields is there, and that ends the inning. Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Right fielder.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Oh, he brought it back. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And the pitch. Popped up. Holiday on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box. CC Sabathia. He'll be the one to get us home. Curtis Granderson.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Charlie Blackman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Edwards. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Peralta sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Billy Wagner.
Now pitching.
Standing in,
Billy
Lucas
Wagner.
Longoria. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Leading off for Alabama.
Now a ball grounded foul
Second
over toward
baseman.
the coaching box.
Lucas Longoria.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Third baseman.
Jake Lamb stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Martinez goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. DeShields is there to make the catch, and that means we've got into the box. Willie Peralta.
Pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. One away. Here's Chase Headley. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Jackson looks up, and they have taken the lead. Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit in the air to center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Polanco has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Ian Kinsler will grab a bat and hit.
Ian Kinsler.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Headley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Carter caps. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Nick Markakis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Lucas Longoria is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after his... Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Center fielder.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Markakis. 1 out.
Now
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Edwards. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Headley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, McCutchen. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Navarro.
Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Now it's the plate.
Leading off for Vancouver, third baseman Edgar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped up back behind second. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. In now, Victor Martinez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unnoticed. Here's the switch hitting
Leading
Victor
up,
Martinez.
bottom of the ninth for
He'll
the
start
Tigers.
things out here in a tie ball game.
Hitter, number 41.
Started to go around there. But he holds up ball one. Now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Holt will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Up next for
Digging
the
in
Tigers,
once again, Tyler
right
Collins.
fielder,
He was a
Tyler
ground out victim
Collins.
last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Young is there. And that retires the side. So they can't get. And now Payrod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen.
Evan Longoria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The
Here's
first
Brock. Hold now.
Your attention,
Brett
please.
Lawrie will come on to
Pinch hitting
pinch
for the
hit
Red
now
Sox.
with a runner at first
Number
and nobody
17,
out.
Brett Lawrie.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton ranging back, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he's out on a strong throw. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1 line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to
Center
try it
fielder,
again. Chris
Chris
Young. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Your
Brett Lawrie
attention, please.
will stay in the ball game as he'll take over. at first base.
Now playing first base.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Robbie Ross claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious
afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Presley is after it, one down.
batting second.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
The left fielder number
ready now, Aaron Judge, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. And striding in is the second.
leading off.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. That's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
They left 13 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 1-1. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Jordan Zimmerman. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.